Oh my god.
Wow, that was cool. Hello, and welcome to the Sound Live.
Oh.
So this is going to be Elite playing guitar with one hand, and then supposedly solving a Rubik's Cube with the other hand.
No way.
So this has been requested many times. The other impressive thing about this is not only that he's splitting his attention between playing a song and doing the Rubik's Cube, but the other thing that I can't imagine is how on earth is this video 1:08? I have never solved a Rubik's Cube in 1:08 in my entire life.
Oh.
And if you look at the video thumbnail, the Rubik's Cube appears to be not ready to be solved at this moment. Now, I don't know. Maybe this is a gag. Maybe he knew he turned it exactly a certain way, so he knew exactly how to turn it to make it back. I don't know, but Leap is pretty impressive. So I'm gonna give this a shot and check it out. What do y'all say?
I was gonna say my nephew Caden can actually do a Rubik's Cube very quickly. So some people can, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, once you see the sides, there's like a pattern to it, and what the world record is like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I never got that pattern.
Yeah, me either. Now, strangely enough, I could program it. I worked with a program or the algorithm in a program once for a student for something they were doing. But yeah, looking at it myself, I'm like, yeah, just let me do something else with my fingers.
Without further ado, musicians panel reacts to Hey Tayo, main guitar, sambil main rubik. By Elite Bata fingerstyle, he's going to play guitar with one hand and the Rubik's Cube with the other. Here we go!
Oh my god.
Wow, that was cool.
That was super cool.
You can see him making progress. He had to have been doing that by feel. How you couldn't have been doing that with his eyes.
Well, it seemed that he would do it in a rhythm.
Yeah.
And if you play instruments and stuff, it's like there was a pause in the music, and he would do like an extra turn or something like that. So that was neat to if you were. We should watch it again and pay attention to the rhythm of those movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's a short one, because
Sure.
It sounded like an alternate version of Jeopardy.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll have to listen
Sort
for
of.
that too. I'll listen for that too.
Hey Tayo. That must be some sort of traditional song, maybe. I don't know. But let's listen to it again. Why not? It's only 1:08. Here we go.
knack, paddywhack,
Yeah,
give
me
the
too.
dog a bone. You did?
Yeah.
I was wondering if I was the only person who heard that.
Yeah, it's like the second half of that melody.
Yeah.
I mean, is the guitar in an open tuning? I mean, I think that would be the only way that you would be able to. I mean,
That
he had
doesn't
some
really
sort
matter,
of
but
like
sure. I mean,
it
I'm
was.
sure it was.
Yeah, no, because I'm like he's not fretting any notes,
No,
so that's why I was like,
Yeah,
he
it
was
seemed
doing
like
the tap
Yeah.
harmonics, the tap and the tap notes. A couple times he slapped on a note with his right hand. It was just so cool.
It was.
Yeah, he was doing like half notes with the Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
And then he would hold for a second, feel around, and he would do 3 of them
Yeah.
generally. Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
I'm like, I'm having a similar reaction as Corey Feldman, but for a totally different reason.
That's awesome.
I'm like, instead of it just being my OMG meter just like went off the scale and like broke. Instead of that, it was like my how on earth meter just got severely challenged. I wouldn't say it was all the way broken.
Yeah.
But it got severely challenged, and that was what people were saying were going to happen. They're like, "Yeah, man, Leap will blow your mind. You got to watch this." And so that was the crowd pick today. Who else got comments about this?
That was just awesome. I noticed more this time how he did it more with the music. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that it was just fun to watch. You know, seeing it again, you could imagine kind of having both your hands in your peripheral vision, like you're kind of looking maybe between both or somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, but the way having it on the guitar and then with the cube, that that was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to show my nephew that because he's really into the Rubik's Cube. He just got really good at it. He would love watching a Leap, I bet.
No, I mean, there's no way you would be able to play something super complex and solve a puzzle game with your other hand at the same time. Like, the fact that it was as complex as it was really impressive to me. Mm-hmm. Sure, it was in an open tune. But, I mean, he could have tried to play something without all that tapping and that stuff is challenging to say the least. Now, I mean, yeah, he makes it look like it's just Tuesday's breakfast. But other than that, I mean, I have never mastered that, especially with just one hand. You know what I mean? So, like, the tapping that I learned was two-handed. And he's doing it with just one. It's less notes, But,
right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but it's just because I was so genuinely impressed. Like, and I've done 60 or 70 Elite videos so far. So the fact that I'm still being impressed at this point, to me, that really says something.
Yeah.
Really, that I'm still being surprised by this guy somehow. It's pretty nuts to me.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, of course, we pause for nobody, all right? You can go and get your music lessons at MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. That's right, he can record the bloody lesson and keep them on your device forever. That's right, MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. Make sure you go and subscribe to each of my special guests today. Jennifer's music page, Kyle Walz, and of course, Evelyn Holland, who's gone to the disco. Moving on, make sure you like this video. Please share the screen out. Stream, please, stream, share the stream out, make sure you share this stream, and of course, subscribe to all of our great channels, and we'll see you next time on The Sound, live